Good morning, this is John Gofredo for my homework in Information Resource and Management. I'm now about to discuss how to use Open ERP, one of the um, small tier resource management software available online. So first we do have to download, of course, the installer, which is here. So after you install, after click the executable file, you should see where is it? This page. The typical setup wizard. Just keep on hitting next. After that, you should see the standalone installer being opened in the default internet browser. In my case, it's the Mozilla Firefox. So I just printed this on a screenshot to save time. So after you install OpenERP, it's gonna open on your default browser, and this should be your home screen. Where is it? This will be your home screen here, right here. So OpenERP is a set or a collection of business management applications that you can download, of course, for free. It is considered one of the best freeware available online. So the default tabs, as you can see here, is of course messaging, reports, and settings. So the sales tab is already present since we already installed the CRM. So there you go. So to view all the available, just for presentation purposes, just to see all the available modules, just go to settings. And by the way, the database being used is Post Postgre Postgre database. That is the default database for OpenERP. So just go to settings, and you should see all the available and installable OpenERP apps that you can use inside your business application. So just install those that you need. As you can see here, you can install point of sales, sales management, timesheets, employee directory. Other includes calendar, of course, address books. Okay. So for this tutorial, I've already installed CRM. I believe that is for customers relationship management, and at the same time installed the social networking application and the calendar application. So once you install those three, or those applications that you need, it's gonna show up now on the main tab on the upper part of your window. Of course, the default window from the default browser, which is in my case Firefox. So alright, so after installing CRM, the sales tab now is already available. Alright, so for this tutorial, I'm just gonna install those three application modules. for, yeah, to save time. So under sales, under the after we install the sales, after we install the CRM module, which is for customer relationship management, you will see um, under sales, it's now going to show up customers, which are your potential customers for the company, the leads, which are of course those business opportunities and business process that needs follow-ups, and opportunities. So for customers, these are your potential customers for the business, for your company. And by the way, you can create unique customers. In my case, I was able to create one entry already, which is USD. So just to show you how to create one, just click on create, and it's gonna pop up a form, which you need to enter first the name of the company, the address, the website, phone numbers, and all those stuffs. So after you can even add phone calls, those transactions that was made. After that, just click on save. So I hit save, and there you go. It's gonna show up USD or whatever name you put it there. So the same goes for lead. To create one, again, hit the red create button. Another form is gonna show up. Log calls, schedule calls, and all those stuffs. So just hit save. In my case, I already created one, which is this one. So the name of the lead is Gofredo. I've added an email, an extra note, and yes, opportunities is gonna be the same way. For log calls, these are the actual phone calls that was made by the company, of course. So you can add entries at the same time. Scheduled calls are, yeah, just phone calls that you are supposed to make to do transactions and calls regarding business purposes. Okay, so that's about it for the sales. So just a recap: for sales, customers, relationship management, of course, you can add customers, potential customers, and those customers that you can benefit from. And another useful tab by OpenERP is the reporting tab, which is of course a module used to create reports. So since we installed CRM, it's gonna show up CRM on the navigation bar, and then I guess it's safe to say that this parts right here is gonna show up line bars or bar graphs, line bars, line bars. So line graphs or bar graphs, yes. Same goes, of course, for your sales, opportunities analysis, phone call analysis, yes. And the first one, by the way, the first tab is of course the messaging. So this is going to be the messaging application, messaging module throughout the whole enterprise. So since we are logged in as an administrator, we have the ability to send blast messages throughout the whole company, create company news, send message to a group, of course, post discussions, join groups within the company, of course, and yes, the ability yourself to follow um, those tabs, those settings, of course. So you can unfollow them if you don't want to receive notifications about company news, notifications about jobs or groups, or basic notifications or general announcements within the enterprise. So basic messaging features includes inbox from your contacts, from, to, and saved messages. And of course, since we installed the calendar, as I've said, we pre-installed the calendar earlier, we have a special setting here, a special menu here. Of course, the calendar, which you can use to like schedule stuff, add entries, meetings, and those stuffs. So for scheduling purposes, you will find this very useful. So the settings, of course, again, you will see all the applications that you can install or remove as well. There we go. So if you want to add or remove, just go to settings, then you should see it there. To add, go to applications. To remove, and to update. So for specific module configuration, of course, it's already it is also defined here. So these are the settings available for the sales module that we installed. So for general settings, you can expect checkboxes like this one. Again, to configure your company data, companies that is included, users, so users that is taking advantage of the whole business enterprise. Translations are also pre-installed once you log in. So you can compose message, of course. Time zone, of course. You can set it up. So we are logged in as administrator. You can open up your account using the default email that you entered about the developers of OpenERP, of course, help information, and of course log out of the application. Again, OpenERP is a useful application, a business application, mainly for business purposes. That is being loaded. It is not a standalone. Again, it is not a standalone application. It needs a default browser. It runs on the browser. It utilizes Postgre as its database, and that is one of the prerequisites of the application. Postgre SQL application needs to be installed, which comes, of course, it comes with the installer. So that's like about 80 megabyte, like 60 megabyte, or like 70% is just for the database itself, and the remaining is for the application. Again, I believe that's about it for today. We installed the sales module, and yeah, I showed you guys how to navigate and some basic features of the sales module of the ERP, OpenERP. Alright, so once again, my name is John Gofredo. This is my homework for information and resource management. OpenERP, one of the useful and most successful um, small tier enterprise resource, small tier small tier ERP, open source and very useful, one of the best. Alright, so for now. You have a great day, guys. Bye bye.